bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Welcome to the program. I'm Steve Mumm. Good to have you along this hour. We're on location at Gonzaga University, and we are surrounded by Bing Crosby memorabilia. A real pleasure. Also pleased to have Mathew with me this afternoon, who is the Director of Marketing Development for Lilac Services for the Blind. Welcome, Mathew.
Thank you for having me.
You know, unfortunately, as we chatted, the amount of people who are going to have vision problems, you're telling me, is going to go up and up and up, and part of the aging population and some other things. Let us know what's going on there.
Well, by 2018, they figure the number is going to double because of the baby boomers coming on, because of diabetes rates that are skyrocketing in America because of
we
our
have
fast food
terrible diets, and man, you're killing me here.
And then the Iraq War, the insurgents have learned to put phosphorus in roadside bombs and use flash grenades, and they're blinding our troops in record numbers.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Nope.
Oh.
And so we have all these young people that shouldn't be blind at that age that are coming in, and they're quite the challenge because they think their life is over. They were bulletproof when they went into the war, and now suddenly they've lost their sight and they think life is over.
You know, and speaking to that, you talked about there are really some stages that people go through, and especially people who become suddenly blind, don't lose their vision over a period of time. You've really got to deal with a variety of issues, and really that depression and acceptance is one of them in the list.
Correct. A person goes suddenly blind, or even that the other key one is losing enough vision that they can't drive anymore. Driving is such a privilege, and when you do that, you feel just lost, and so you need to have counseling. You need to learn how to redo simple things like medication management, personal hygiene, cooking, getting around your house. And our clients can't come to us, so we drive to them, and we cover 14 counties, Canadian border to Oregon, Spokane to Ellensburg, and that's a huge range of people.
Mm-hmm. And so really what you're talking about is you give people those skills that allow them to live independently without being able to see.
Correct. We call it independent living, exactly. Mm-hmm. And they continue living in their homes with their families, in their community. They go shopping, they go bowling, they stay part of their infrastructure that they become part of. And they don't go into an assisted living facility, which means we save them about $40,000 a year for every client we keep in their home.
Mm-hmm. So that's a huge benefit to the taxpayers.
Exactly. Yeah. More importantly, people want to be around their family. They want to continue life. And some of these people can be pretty young. You can start losing your sight due to diabetes in your 40s, macular degeneration a lot of times in the 60s, and yet people now are living into their 80s. We have a client who's 103, and we've had him since our organization was founded, and he was in the other day. So our clients are there for years and years and years.
And you've got a huge number of people that you serve.
In Eastern Washington, there's over 40,000 visually impaired persons right now. In the state, there's over 100,000. And like I was saying, it's going to double by 2018.
Mm-hmm. You know, we have a history of macular degeneration in my family, and my father was legally blind, mm-hmm. At the end of his life. And it's a tough way to go. Mm-hmm. So talk to me then. Some of your money does, of course, come from some state and federal funding, but that only covers part of it.
Well, if you're 65, it's great. If you're a veteran, it's great. But you have those people who are, hit 45, 50, their vision loss costs them their job, and suddenly they're uninsured. And during those years, that's where our donations
double whammy.
It's a double whammy, and donations that comes in crucial. And we might have them for 20, 15 years, and so it's a long time that we have them until they finally go on Social Security and get covered. And you have to be severe vision loss to get on SSI, and a lot of people don't have that. You might not be able to drive, but it doesn't qualify. So
if people want more information or want to know how to plug in with your services, what's the best way to contact you?
328-9116.
We've got it on the screen, so you don't have to work too hard. Okay, Matt.
Thank you.
Good to see you again. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you again here next hour. CNN Headline News just ahead. If your nonprofit organization has important information to share with our viewers, send your ideas and contact information to the Newsmakers email address on your screen.